in. Yeah, I'm sorry, my internet sucks. My internet is really just like really sucks. Like I even have it hardwired and still just like disconnecting. Okay. I wish the thing paused. Hold on. Hybrid. I don't get activable. So I don't know what that means. So I wonder if this will pause for every. But see, that's the thing. Characters like I have to just keep testing around. So I'm surprised these guys don't spawn back.
Ugh, I can't do it.
Bummer. Oh shit. And I really do hope some patches do come through, though. Definitely need some little fixing up to do.
Stop! You can't come in here. This is a private warehouse.
We're friends of Baran's. He may have told you about us. We helped him the other day when he was being roughed up by some guards.
You could be his blessed mother and it wouldn't change a thing. The master isn't here. And since he didn't tell me to let you in, you don't get to go in.
When did he leave? Where was he going?
He left a while ago, but if you think he tells me where he's going every time he leaves, do I look like his wife or something?
Do you know whether he took a ship or joined a caravan?
No.
Ooh, that's nuts. Oh, that's pretty low percentage. Well, I mean, that's pretty good, but it's still like...
We're not here to cause any trouble.
Ooh.
Your master double-crossed us. We are just looking for proof so we can get our money back.
Sounds like the master's up to his old tricks. If you were to slip me a little something for my trouble, I'll let you in.
Well, I mean, at least it went down to 400 instead of 800.
Here you go. And thank you for being so understanding.
Don't mention it. Go on in.
We're not here for a bloodbath. Let's try to avoid being spotted.
Yeah, it could have been it in a bloodbath, honestly. I'm gonna try and do, because like my original Greedfall playthrough, I had to... I don't know if it's harder. I think it's harder to really do this stuff on console. I mean, it's a console. I think this is like a first or second integration of them trying to put the stream platform on there. The PS4 was easier to stream rather than trying to edit videos, upload. I don't know if people realize that. Like, I don't have a PC or nothing. I just do everything directly from my PS5. So my videos come out looking rough, you know, really pretty rough. Especially shorts. Shorts, I don't know. It's hit and miss. Some come out. I don't know. I have to look at some again. But some come out. Some of them will look like freaking 240p. It looks like he has bunny ears. And then I just, but anyways, yeah, I'm going off topic. This game is buggy, looks rough. Have some stuttering a lot. I don't know, it runs good. I've had some few crashes on certain parts of the game. I've had one party member just join out of nowhere. And then a few bugs in the fighting.
All these relics are religious objects, aren't they? Things taken from your temples.
We don't really have temples, but we do have places of knowledge and authors. One would have to destroy them to collect everything found here.
I understand your desire to discover the full extent of Baran's baseness, but we're here to look for answers. I doubt they'll be found in all this mess, and we're risking a lot if we overstay our hard-fought welcome.
Well, we didn't fight nobody, so we can hold it up. Wait now, hope I didn't level up and not reload. I guess I could have went around shit.
These clothes were taken off the backs of people like me, who were stolen from their land and brought here to be slaves. Or worse.
I'm so sorry. All this is unthinkably horrific.
Yeah, of course. I don't really feel like trying to save some on that shit. uh, so is that it? Or maybe I can switch through all of them. I don't know. Did I come from upstairs? Or... Yeah, dude. Oh no. I'm sure if I let them out, everyone will start fighting me. Hey, that time I could like hit you in battle. Okay, what am I trying to... So yeah, I just have to like, I guess find something somewhere.
This must be Baran's office. The answers we're looking for must be in there.
Oh man, I cannot wait to get some shorts going on with this game. I have a shitload of... Alright, your deliveries are inside to the point that I've had to supply myself several times. Need I remind you that your cousin's trip to here for these would be beneficial for both of us? You think I would have financed it? Have not been my advantage. I'm still waiting for his last report. You better pray that I get them soon. I was wondering if all routes if I have. In the meantime, make sure that the salvages need it for my scientists to be over as soon as possible, and it must be healthy this time, otherwise their returns can be worth looking. Oh, hey.
I think we have learned everything that there is to learn here. We should exit the area before running into even more trouble.
We haven't searched everywhere. There might still be something to discover within this warehouse.
That's it, really.
This key must open all the doors in the warehouse.
I wonder if it'll open that damn chest. Probably not. Yeah, sometimes some of the enemies are just like taking crazy damage. And the one thing I hate is how I'm not really, I don't feel like my character needs to be, what was that? Yeah, I gotta see what that is about. Allows you to interact combat. You know what, I'm just not betting it. I have a key. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to open that. It's like crazy. I feel like something might happen. Try to exit. But let's try to get out of here. A lot of enemies. I think we're out now, but mm. So much loot. So much loot, baby.
Baran is exploiting his cousin's trip to our island to expand both his fortune and the network. And it's my people who are paying the price.
I remember how Baran could be full of himself when I was involved with his cousin. But I would never have thought him capable of this.
Has this association been going on for a long time?
Kurnaz has only just begun to gain weight politically, but they could have known each other previously. Kurnaz has always been a man willing to do anything to get what he wants. He might well have encouraged Baran's cousin to take up an enterprise that promised him a profitable outcome. But the man I once loved would never have agreed to any of that. He was a man of knowledge, a kind person with empathy for others. We were even betrothed for a while, and it goes without saying that I would never have accepted a proposal from someone corrupt. No. Kurnaz must have tricked him, promising to finance his expedition without speaking of the horrible services he would be forced to provide in return.
Your former fiancé could have found an alternative source of financing.
Of course. That's the main reason I'm convinced that he was misled. That letter broke my heart. We parted as friends, separating because our visions on life and science differed too greatly. I find it hard to believe that he would have fallen into such commerce. But believe me, if we go to Tir Fredi and our paths cross, I will demand he makes amends for his actions. The fact he used ties with your people to better exploit you makes me see red.
We shall see when the time comes. But first we need to get to Tir Fredi.
That's true. Forgive me. I know this is a painful subject. I feel so foolish to have believed that we could have found help from this friend. We might think we've accumulated all the wisdom of the world, seen it all, grasped human nature. It's still so easy to find oneself surprised. Or should I say, disappointed. I thank you for standing beside me during this sordid affair, and to have opened my eyes. Let's leave now.
Yeah. Alright, so got all the level ups. Oh man, they did not make it easy. Okay, so my shit, that's weird. Attributes do not go up for shit. Okay. Or my skills, I mean. Oh. Just leveling up, trying to find. Alright, dude. Strong since he's the brute. I think I need it. Oh yeah, I definitely need to put his taunt and all that stuff, because yeah, he's been getting hurt pretty fast. Ooh, yeah. Some of the party members, their side stories or companion quests come in pretty early. I think there's less enemies now since I've been pulling off all the wanted posters. Kinda hate how you have to use this. Sometimes I can't tell when enemies are. That's just probably me, that's just a me thing, not paying attention. Yeah, they're gone. So there's some over here. There's enemies over there. I keep seeing this. If someone wants to get disguised as a doctor. Alright, let me go over here. Let me see if there's. I'll probably end up. Where's that? I think that's a bar. Yeah, this guy's still doing this. Canyon should be in here. Yeah, they're all in here. I'm trying to see. The Billy. I don't know anything. But I think she was on the last one. I have just not much of a great memory on the first one. Let's see what she got.
Now that we're a safe distance from the prison, I imagine you're expecting me to introduce myself? Sybil de Vespe, at your service.
Your plan worked perfectly, Sybil. Thank you. We would never have made it without you.
It did, didn't it? I'm rather proud of myself, especially since it was my first jailbreak. But you must have questions. Who is this mysterious woman, really? How does she manage to remain so elegant after crossing through the sewers in half of Tynea?
Why did you come and free us from prison?
Because it was fun, of course. Like any spoiled noblewoman, I'm desperately bored, and any distraction is welcome. I jest. I simply did my best to respond adequately to my good friend Alvida's request. I wouldn't refuse your thanks, but it would be more fitting for you to thank our kind-hearted Nort.
I told you. I feel responsible for what happened to them. Those monsters used our ships to rip them away from their land. Their friend died on one of our ships. I couldn't let them die in that horrible prison.
You've proven my point, Alvida. You've got a heart of gold. And a delightfully idealistic view of the Norts.
How did you manage to enter the prison? You didn't poison all the guards?
No, as you were able to see for yourself. It just so happens that I am. Rather, I was a diplomat in Alima. I was a representative of the merchant congregation there. It gave me a number of privileges, including the right to visit most of the city's official buildings.
You seem quite well equipped for a diplomat.
I'm a de Vespe. We're born with a sword in one hand and a vial of poison in the other.
Why did you come with us? Someone like you must have better things to do than follow a group of freshly escaped Tirfredians.
Better things to do, perhaps, but this journey has an absolutely delicious taste of adventure about it. But alas, the truth is far more mundane. After organizing your escape, it would have been difficult for me to keep my position as a diplomat. And besides, let's just say that Alima's climate was beginning to take a toll on my health.
Let's talk about it later.
Always at your service.
Ah, excellent timing. I was just thinking about you. I wanted to ask you something.
What is it?
I suppose you haven't forgotten our memorable encounter with my nephew Rudolph? It so happens that I've just received a message concerning him. It appears to have been written by a servant who accuses me of being responsible for the disappearance of his mistress, a merchant from the congregation. He says that she was lured to a meeting by my nephew and never came back. In the course of the various threats of torture and accusations he makes, it emerges that my nephew has also disappeared. I'm worried about him. We don't have a good relationship, but it's all my fault, and I wouldn't want anything to happen to him. I could take care of it myself, but I'm afraid I wouldn't be thinking clearly because it involves my family. Would you help me find my nephew and this woman?
Why do you and your nephew have such a strained relationship?
It's a very long story that I prefer not to think about. Look, I'll tell you if we manage to find Rudolph. I promise.
I understand why you're worried. Let's try to find out what happened to your nephew.
Good grief, this whole affair is messed up. My companions must be waiting for me in the Dutan Empire. No offense intended, but I really hadn't planned to join you for so long.
See you later.
Of course.
Where's he at? Okay. Yeah, I'm on a tape. Steven, Dylan, and Mila. And we will be doing another companion first. And we'll be on Ludwig's companion first.
Look, the man sitting at that table is probably the man who delivered the letter to me.
You? You're here? I suppose you're hoping to silence me. And to think my poor mistress was delighted to make your acquaintance. If only she'd known what a monster you are. You and your whole family of criminals. I will not be intimidated. I will find her, whatever it takes.
I don't understand a single thing you've said. Explain yourself. That's all I'm asking.
Yes, play the fool. I know you're to blame for what happened to her, and I'll prove it. I'll have you hanged.
You're not the first to promise me that. Now stop this childishness and tell us what happened. We can help you find your mistress.
You keep playing your little game. But you won't fool me. We'd only been here a few days when she told me to stay in her room here at the inn because she was going to meet you. She was so happy to have been contacted by your nephew, who had promised a meeting with you at the docks. She could already see herself doing business in Dutton with your help. But she never came back. And when I went looking for her and mentioned your nephew, I was told that he was missing too. So don't tell me you had nothing to do with it.
I never arranged any meeting with your mistress. I can assure you of that. My nephew must have used my name to secure the meeting.
You're nothing but a family of criminals. That's what you are. I've had enough of your lies. But I won't give up. I'll find her.
Perhaps the man in charge of this tavern could tell us something about this woman. Or we could look through her things. If she's like the other Renaigse, she must have written down everything she did.
Shit. Taking a liberty of contact from the bad letter. They have a business proposal to me to see my uncle's none other than the great smuggler of these ways and merchant. I'm sure you're aware of the opportunities of connection like this might offer as it happens. My uncle's currently in Oopsendis. Uxenis, I don't know, and have informed me that instrument does plays for the house warmers. Lost their wit. Brutal.
What does it say?
It's a note asking to meet on the docks near Overseas House. It's signed Rudolph, the nephew of the smuggler Ludwig.
What on earth has got into the lad?
Let's go and have a look on the docks. Maybe we'll find something there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they'll all try to fight me. They'll all try to fight me, so not There's the music playing. Oh, that's why. Nothing else. That's good. Master not. Yeah, I don't want to fight them. I'm not trying to lose my regret with them.
Are
getting lost? Do you need directions?
Thank you. We're just passing through.
Wings.
I'd love to see the boats you use on Tier for a day.
This is the place mentioned in Rudolph's message.
Let's look around. Maybe we'll be able to learn what happened.
This hut. Not the sort worn by Nauts. The congregation wears them. Probably belongs to the merchant.
The meeting obviously didn't go well. There are traces of blood. They head off in that direction, so it won't be hard to follow them.
I hope it's not Rudolph's blood. What have you got yourself into, boy?
I see tracks over here. Be quiet. We don't want to be over. We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here.
I have to leave because I really don't want to fight the Nauts.
We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here.
The trail of blood leads to this building.
Yeah, I don't see how I can. Wait.
We're missing something to make this work. We're missing something to make this work.
I'm really not trying to fight you guys, man. I don't think you're gonna get around it. Like, they're everywhere. door like right there. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my stealth is like high, but
This rope was used to tie someone up. Maybe the merchant or your nephew?
what does that mean?
A cage. I wonder what it was used for. I think that's all there is. I doubt we'll find anything more.
Damn it, Rudolph, what have you got yourself into? Everything suggests that he's involved in some kind of kidnapping.
Your nephew may well have organized it. After all, he led the woman to believe that she was going to meet you.
So what do you think? Could he be behind all this?
The lad I knew had never set foot on a ship. In fact, he'd never been further than his own property line. I'd like to say he couldn't have done it, but the truth is, I don't know. And now all I want to do is save him from the gallows.
Then let's try to find that cave from the letter.
Let's. The sooner the better.
We're missing something to make this work.
I don't know where those guys are. Oh.
I knew if I followed you I'd find something. What were you doing in that warehouse? Is that where you're keeping my mistress?
We're not holding anyone. We followed a trail that led from the docks to this place.
A likely story. It's a good thing I hired these men. We're gonna tear this place apart and find out where you bastards are hiding her. But first, we're gonna search you. You can't leave here with any evidence. Search them.
Okay. First thing I need to do is find all you motherfuckers. At least most of y'all.
To arms! Let's show them what we're made of!
Of killing you. We just want to find my mistress.
Why didn't you listen to us then?
You wouldn't let us search you, and I thought you were involved in her disappearance. What choice did I have?
You could have believed us when we told you that we had nothing to do with it, but that we were going to find your mistress and my nephew.
Then what were you doing in that warehouse? Did you find anything there? Do you have any leads? My mistress isn't just anybody, you know. She's not just important to me. She's important to the congregation.
We went to the place where your mistress was supposed to have a meeting. We found a trail that led us here. The clues we found in this warehouse suggest that she's been kidnapped. And we discovered a note that mentioned a cave in the backcountry. We planned to go to see if she is being held there.
Thank you for telling me all that. I'm beginning to feel hopeful again. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. I suppose I'll just have to return to the tavern and hope you find her ladyship.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, he didn't like me. I'm being nice to that dude. Give a shit. Fuck him. I don't care. Fuck about Ludwig. Anyways, let's see. Oh, hey, Dr. Lee. Hold on, what? Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh. We got the little monkey bastards over here.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Bastards, they dodge pretty fast. Hold on. Fuckers. want the big ones.
We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here.
Somebody help me, please! Somebody help me!
So I don't want to get caught because I don't want to lose any of my. I don't want to have my reputation go down with the pirates. What I call them, nuance.
Somebody help me, please!
Yeah, I'm trying. Wait. Oh God, I'm surprised you don't see. Oh.
Let me out of here, you louse! You don't know who you're dealing with! Somebody help me, please!
Oh God. It's definitely better.
I'm being held captive by these brutes!
Oh yeah. You're lucky I'm kind of just.
Who are you?
Oh my God.
What are you doing here?
We've come for the people you're holding prisoner.
Why did you kidnap them? One of them is a knot like yourselves.
That grimy bit of flotsam. He hired us to frighten the lady, but we weren't supposed to hurt her. He just wanted some answers. The fool. She's a merchant from the congregation. Can you imagine what she's going to get us when we demand a ransom? So we called a few friends and kidnapped her. As for him, well, we'll see what happens when we get the money.
Let me talk to them. I know this sort of people well.
I hate that I got caught. I might. Okay,
You want easy money? Fine. How much do you want?
This merchant is probably worth a fortune. So bring us a fortune and nothing will happen to the prisoners. Otherwise... And since we're not dogs, if you don't have the coin, a very valuable item will do the trick.
motherfucker.
Did you really think your little scum was going to work? This merchant is well known and has a lot of friends. Her servant has alerted the guard who are on their way. We were just sent ahead to make sure she was all right.
Blast, mate! Barnacles! They could clap us in irons! Here, take the key and free your cursed merchant. We're out of here.
Somebody help me, please!
Bullshit, man.
Let me out of here, you louts! You don't know who you're dealing with!
You're free. Come with us. We'll take you somewhere safe.
Oh, that's such a relief. I thought I'd never get out of that cage. However did you find us?
All we did was follow your trail from the docks where you met. As a matter of fact, your servant was so worried about you that he took it out on us.
Oh, poor Joseph. Oh, don't blame him. He's very protective and fiercely loyal. But it sometimes makes him lose his wits. Thank you very much for your help. But I am quite exhausted and hungry, so I must get back to the tavern straight away.
I suppose you expect me to thank you?
No, that's not really my style. But I do expect an explanation. How did you get caught up in this mess?
I hired those thugs to help me scare the merchant a little. But when they realized that it wasn't about getting a hefty ransom, they decided to take matters into their own hands. They grabbed us both and brought us here. I imagine they were hoping that the congregation would pay for her, but as for me...
Why did you want to intimidate this merchant?
I wanted her to tell me something about my mum. About what had become of her.
None of this makes any sense. Why would she have any information about your mother?
You haven't heard? Our village was attacked. They set fire to it. Grandad, your father was killed in the fight, along with lots of other villagers. All thanks to you, my dear uncle.
No. No, that can't be true.
A few of us managed to escape, like me and Mum. But we got separated in the confusion. I made it to the sea and decided to become a Norse. To get away from everything. From the war and the consequences of your crimes. But Mum, she fled to the congregation. And I was hoping that this merchant would know where she is.
I'm sorry, Rudolph. I'm so very, very sorry. My father, the village. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Maybe not, but it happened. So try and find Mum, will you? I just want to know she's alright.
I'll try. But you know the congregation's a big place and not everyone who lives there knows everyone else.
I realise now that my plan was stupid. I only hoped. Ever since I became a Norse, I've been here on Yuxantis. I'm just sea-given, and I don't really have my sea legs. They never sent me back to the continent, so when I heard about this merchant, I wanted to talk to her.
I can understand that. And I also understand your anger towards me. But don't go getting into trouble like this in the future. Don't end up like me.
I'll be more careful in the future. But try to find out where my mum is. Please.
Now that Rudolph is safe and sound, and we've proven that he didn't mistreat that merchant, I think I owe you an explanation.
I'm listening.
You know that I was a soldier once. In the village where I grew up, I was forcibly conscripted by the local lord to take part in the Civil War. It was horrible. We were used as cannon fodder, and the nobles who gave us orders never took any risks themselves. I ended up leaving that life behind and becoming a smuggler. But what you don't know is why I left the army. I killed my commanding officer. The bounty on my head isn't so much for my smuggling activities as for that first offense. Some years ago, not long after that incident, they tried to get me by targeting my brother, Rudolph's father. They threatened to hang him if I didn't surrender. I knew they'd hang us both if I gave myself up, so I let my brother hang.
I'm sorry, Ludwig. I understand your nephew's behavior better now. But why did you kill your officer?
That's a story for another day. Suffice it to say that he had it coming. Anyway, I want to thank you for helping me. It means a great deal to me.
Oh, nice. Somehow I still got my reputation up. With the knots. Alright. So, I'm gonna come back to do think I'll level up. Nah, I don't. Let's see where. I think I have to go somewhere else. Or did I just up there? Wait. Get back this way. And gotta get a little bit of a load. You didn't hear that.
These are the arid shores of Tainea.
Alright, so I'm gonna have Big Brute with me. Alvita, I mean. What you got? Oh, those are both swords. Elon. Weird that all the merchants I've gone through, they don't sell weapons. Nothing. They just sell like resources and crafting stuff. Potions. They don't sell any armor either. Actually, most of the time I find the stuff. Hold on, where? Yeah, I'm gonna I gotta hit him first. Bitch. Hold on, it looks on a higher layer. Is it? I don't know. Lost. No longer one hit. So there'll probably be like no enemies now. Or very, very. Dude, what the? Motherfucker. Oh, you know what? That fucking zombie-fy this motherfucker. What the hell are you doing? Bullshit, man. Oh my god. Pissing me off. Game bugged out again. Pause don't work. I'm gonna have to end the stream. The game just bugged out on me again. As you can see, the birds, they freeze up. All the NPCs freeze up. And then it just like, yeah, this is like the third time it's happened. Alright.